Hey everyone, welcome to the first version of what I'm calling Fangirl Friday. I decided that I wanted to talk about my love of K-pop for people that don't quite understand, or those you do and want to fangirl with me, whatever. So my first one I decided was going to have to be G-Dragon. But don't you mean Big Bang as a whole? Actually, no. And there's a reason why. Because they've all had such successful solo careers that they can hold their own instead of just being a group. So I'm gonna probably get to all of them individually at some point during this craziness. So G-Dragon. G-Dragon started my whole K-pop, actually. Why? Because I was a big Japanese music fan, and I knew that a lot of Korean groups also converted over, but I was more of a, we'll just watch K-dramas and anime, listen to Japanese rock, that's cool. And then, for some reason, one of my friends decided to play Haru Haru for me. Not the greatest song in the world, but it's fantastic as far as its subject goes. So I decided to learn more about it. And yes, that would be Big Bang, not just G-Dragon. But the fact that it was one of the first songs that G-Dragon was actually allowed to help write, compose, produce, and get on an album, even just for the group as a whole, was amazing to me. I so admire artists that do more than, oh hey, I'm just gonna sing what they tell me to. I'm actually going to learn this craft and make it amazing and do everything I can. So then I heard Cran. Who doesn't love the Cran song? Honestly, it's crazy, it's fun, it's colorful, people jumping around, we throw in the Joker. Little did Heath Ledger know that he was gonna forever live on through that song. And then it just grew from there, honestly. I went and bought every single G-Dragon thing I could get a hold of. About a month later, my friend told me, oh, did you know he's going to be at K-Con? And within 2 hours, I had a ticket, which were sold out at the time, by the way, an airline flight. I had a place to stay. I was going. In fact, G-Dragon's the only person that I own a piece of clothing with his picture on. That's how much I love him. So people talk a lot about his sense of fashion. I think it's awesome. It's very much, hey, I don't care, while still kind of pushing the envelope, not in a Lady Gaga kind of crazy way, but I'm my own person, very individual. It's gonna happen. I also admire everything else he can do as far as rapping. He'll be the first to admit that he's not the best. In fact, I watched an interview where he's like, Top is better, and yes, terms of speed, yes. I could really go into comparison of Top and G-Dragon, but I'm just not going to do it. There's too much to talk about. So, let's see. What else was there? Oh, they did Last Farewell and Lies. Heartbreaker. We all know about the scandal around that. I love the fact that Flo Rida was just like, yeah, it's kind of similar, but it's not the same song. They even performed it together, actually, and if you can find videos of that on YouTube, it's pretty awesome. I also like the fact that he's willing to help other artists and kind of step back, get to where they want to go. Like, they collaborate. Like, I know he helped Taeyang on his last album, and people are like, well, you can really hear him in Ring a Linga, and it's true, you can, but if that's the direction that Taeyang wanted to go and kind of push himself more musically, then it worked out. And if they're obviously happy enough with it that they released it. So there we go. First Fangirl Friday. Who do we have? G-Dragon. Big Bang leader, amazing soloist, fashionista, according to who you talk to, and just overall cute. He's adorable. Not in a creepy, I'm gonna be all over you stalking kind of way, but he's honestly one of the few people in the world that I can look at and go, yeah, I don't know him personally, but he honestly seems like a genuine person, and that's a good thing. So he's very grounded as far as his whole life and career goes. So, woohoo! Fangirl Friday #1. Any suggestions? Let me know. Leave them in the comments. Anyone you want me to talk about? Because there are lots of people and so many Fridays to get through. Well, 52 in a year, but that's not the point. Alright, everybody. See you next time.